Turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section. She call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's too. She back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Shades Tube Late Night Owl Talk Time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who's watching the replay, and over here in the chat we got Jermaine in the place to be. We also got Tony Vance in the place to be. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I appreciate you guys. All right, guys, we have a great live for you guys tonight. We're going to talk about this letter Mr. 50 Cent wrote to the judge in Diddy's case. That's a hot mess. Also, D4VD has lured up, and at the same time, the police confirmed something today, and they also confirmed something else. So I'm going to tell you guys about that. And then we have a couple breaking news articles and just viral videos, Shay's thoughts, and that will be it. So go get you something to drink, relax in bed or seat. If you are at work, continue to do your job, watch or listen to me on the download. Let's go and do that copyright disclaimer real quick. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. Also, guys, if you want to show additional support for this channel, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notifications, share, and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much for that. You can also show your support by doing a super chat, a super sticker, or a membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation to $Shades Tube. All donations are used to help pay for these on this channel. All right. Thank you guys. All right. So we're going to get ready to get started because I'm really trying to be out of here in an hour today for real and stuff. All right. And I hope you guys had a beautiful Thursday. My Thursday went pretty good. Y'all, I got my eyes dilated today. And it was a hot ass mess. You know, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, though. And they are still getting all the way back normal. They said on the last 2 to 4 hours, but it lasts longer than that. My eyes are still they're still trying to get normal. And then I took the day off somewhat because, you know, my eyes. So I went to the mall and I went to, I walked around the mall and stuff and went to this little jewelry store, but I couldn't see the words, you know, because of the dilation. So I ended up leaving from there. And I went and got me a back massage and a feet massage. I did all of that. It felt so good, man. Man, it hurt at first, but afterwards, you know, it started feeling good and everything. So I'm gonna make sure I go every week, at least for the back massage, and I'll do the feet massage at least once a month. But yeah, I had a good day, and I hope you guys did as well. All right. All right. So guys, we're gonna start off first tonight with the 50 Cent thing, because that's a hot ass juicy mess. Let me turn my background music on. 50 know he be trolling, and clearly, you know, he's not afraid of Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Diddy been out here scaring everybody else, but 50 is not scared of Diddy at all. Okay? Because if he was, he would not be messing with him. Okay? So we just got a donation. Tony Bands donated $5. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Let me get my cash. No, let me do the other thing, because that damn thing over there is a trip. Okay, let me do my other thing real quick. Hold on. I love it when I do this. Okay, which one? I just say. Oh, this right here. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for that donation. I really do appreciate you. Let me go over here and do this. Okay. That is a hot ass mess, man. That little thing right there. But I'm going to try to get something else, because they got these little sound effects here on StreamYard. But I wish they would have, you know, like a cash register sound effect or something like that. But again, thank you, Tony, for that donation. I appreciate you, hon. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this banner up for 50 trolling ass. This dude, know he be doing a lot. Let me just put 50 trolling ass. We're going to spell it the other way, though. He is a trip, man. Let me see. I need to take something down off of here. Do I got Diddy news up here? Let's take Diddy and Cassie off. Okay, now I can put this up there. 50 with his trolling ass. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go to that little story in just one sec. Let me do this little thing. I forgot to put it up there. Let me put it up there real quick. Oh, guys, let's keep that like that. Okay, so I got that up there. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for one sec. Let's put this up there real quick. Okay, now. So now we got 65 more to go. So we're getting closer and closer. You know what I'm saying? We're getting closer and closer. So thank you to everyone who donated. Again, thank you, Tony Vance, for that donation tonight. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about 50 Cent's trolling damn ass, man. We're going to pull it up on what's the name, too, so we can read that letter. Okay. At first, I thought he was playing. Okay. I thought he was playing. I did not really believe that he had did an actual letter and sent it to the dead judge. Now, I don't know if he did or not, but I know he did the letter itself. So we're going to see if he actually sent that letter to the judge. What's going on? So scary. I saw you jump, Stable. So scary, but okay. So they said 50 is screwing with Diddy a day before he goes to court. You know, not to court, but to the hearing, you know, which is later on today. All right. He said, he told the judge to think of the general public's need for baby oil. That's crazy. Look at the picture right here. This is from TMZ, you guys. Something is wrong with 50, man. Look tripped out, man. Okay, Diddy looking tripped out. That's from his movie, isn't it? When he was in jail. Anyway, 50 shared on the message on Instagram, okay, earlier today. All right. He addressed Judge Aaron Submaranian directly, and he mentioned his long-standing beef with Puffy. Let me see if I can read this letter. Okay, he said, "Oh, dear Judge Submaranian, I have had an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. This letter reminds me of something. He is very dangerous. Ooh, multiple times I have feared for my life. Okay, I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. Okay? There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustment, despite his trying to teach a class in there. As you are already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appear to be an army in two locations simultaneously. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Later, his son, oh my God, what did I just do? Hold on. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own great allegations, claimed that the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy's only going to return to hiring more male ex-workers and keeping most of the baby oil away from the general public. And babies need it. My Netflix doc on this scandalous subject is coming soon." What do y'all think about that? Something is wrong with 50 cents. You know, good and damn well, he is not fearing for his life. Okay? 50 need to be ashamed of himself. Okay? For real, for real. Let's see. So he was talking about Christian Combs, okay, when he mentioned the grape pit allegations. You know, he has a civil lawsuit regarding that. So, you know, his letter started out like it was like 100%. And then he started mentioning that damn baby oil and all the other stuff. That's when it went sideways. Damn, he was like telling Judge Submaranian, think about what the world needs. The world needs baby oil. They don't need Diddy out here buying up all the damn baby oil, okay? With his crazy stuff. So good and damn well, he's not scared of Diddy. Then we said Diddy is only going to hire more male ex-workers and keep most of the baby oil from the general public. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like I told y'all the other day, the prosecutors have recommended that the judge give Diddy more than 11 years in prison. But Diddy's team is only asking for 14 months, with credit for the 12 plus months he's already served. Y'all know 50 trolled Diddy throughout his federal trial, sharing photos of Bert and Ernie when Jane revealed those were their nicknames for one another. Okay, so 50 has been doing a lot of shit for the longest. So let me see what some of these people are saying in the comment section. So let's see. Somebody said they need to free that man. Okay, another commenter said they definitely do not. And then somebody else said, that same person said, that's your opinion, and that's okay. You're entitled. Now see how that works. Carry on. Free Diddy. Somebody said, heck no. They don't need to free him. He will retaliate in the worst way against those that testified against him. They need to keep his sorry, dangerous butt in prison for at least 20 years without the possibility of parole. I don't think so. You got all these other weirdos out and stuff doing way worse crimes than this dude has been convicted of. So therefore, I don't think he needs to do 20 years. I really don't even think he needs to do 11. If I was betting on anything, I would say about 4 years, 4 to 5 years. And I think I know some of y'all don't think that's fair, but it's better than 11. Okay, and it's certainly better than 20. All right. Somebody said he has to know he's going to prison, because if not, they would have let him out on bail. Not necessarily, that's not true. They let many people out on bail and then they end up going to prison. Okay. Bail is only determined, they determine bail by certain things. Okay. It doesn't mean that he will be going to prison. He's definitely always strolling with silly stuff. Somebody said you better leave him in prison. A lot of people will become missing who spoke out about him. They won't be safe. Listen, if he wanted to do something, he could do it from prison. I don't know. It's like these people are slow. People can do things from prison. If he was smart, he would have already set it up. So he won't have to talk about it on the phone then, because they record everything. So, on standby. All right. So, people should be afraid anyway. All right. If they're going to be afraid. Somebody said, then why aren't they missing already? Because this person right here knows that he can do something from the prison if he wanted to. So somebody said Diddy is in the hands of God and he is going to be just fine. God is watching over him. I am not a Diddy fan. I'm a retired senior citizen. I've been following his case. He is being railroaded, and the trial was all about money. Really, all that was a part of this. All that was a part of this needs to be in jail. Cassie and Jane Doe, all others were consensual, agreed, and fully aware of what took place at the Diddy parties. I really was not aware that it was a crime and swing, if you're a swinger. So those out that are freaks and like being a swinger, watch yourself. I know that's right. Somebody says Satan will protect him. No. Y'all got the nerve to talk and be doing all types of seeing yourself. Y'all cut that crap out. Cut it out. All right. Okay, so this lady said 50 should be tired of trolling people, shaking my head. It just goes to show the level of ignorance he has at times. Smart, successful people sometimes are the dumbest. Shaking my head. He's really just too damn old. Somebody said 50's beef with Diddy is over his son's mother, who happens to testify that she still loves Diddy. Let that shit slide by, okay? This dude gonna be trolling Diddy until Diddy is damn 90 and he's 88. Shit. This person said there are rumors going around that Donald Trump attended some of P. Diddy's freak-offs and that he is going to be released from prison for his silence. Trust me. I don't know if he did or not, but it is what it is. These rich people be doing the most. Somebody else said if he is going to let Diddy out of prison, then let R. Kelly out because some of their charges are the same. First of all, they're not. Okay, Diddy beat the RICO. Diddy was not accused of or convicted of engaging in anything with no underage kids, okay? And R. Kelly did not beat his charges. Somebody said 50 is being very childish. You that jealous? Okay, so anyway, these people are tripping out in this comment section. Let me read y'all messages over here. It would surprise me if Diddy didn't get significant time. I still hope he gets time served in probation. This judge has little regard for Diddy. And that's why I'm thinking Okay, let's make a little let's guess. How long we're gonna play a little game. Okay, we're gonna see who's gonna be right too. How long do you guys think Diddy will get? Okay, and I should have put that up as a question on my thing and I forgot. How long do you guys think Diddy will get? So I will put it up on my thing and see. Hold on for a minute. How long do you guys think Diddy will get? It's probably too late because in the morning to be they'll do it. So I said that I think Diddy would get between 4 and 5 years. So what do y'all think? How many years do y'all think Diddy would get, if any? Okay, y'all, let me know now. Let me know. You said 18 months in probation. Credit the time served. Okay. So Jermaine, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? That would be the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is if he gets 4 to 5 years or more. Okay. So let's just hope, because honestly, guys, I think he has paid, his dues. Okay, let's keep it real. He was found not guilty of the most serious charges, and now he's convicted of, what is it called, transportation for the purpose of the P word, something like that. I can't remember, something like that. And I mean, do you really think that he should be in prison for 20 years or 10 or 7, 6, 5? And that means everybody who does buy peas and fly them out to you and things like that, you guys should be in prison too on everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on for a second. Let's see, y'all. Hold on. Wait, let me split this up here real quick. That's less than 2 years or more than let me say between hold on, between 2 and 5, between 5 and 10. And okay, one more option. Time served in probation. Let's say 12 months. And what's the less he can get? What you say, Jermaine? You said 18 months, right? 18 months in probation. Let's see. I'm asking this question, okay? That's what I'm doing. Okay, so we got 18 months in probation, okay? We got that too in there. Okay, so let's post that. I honestly do feel like, I want to say he's going to get, I want to say that he's going to get 18 months, okay, in probation, but I don't know. This damn judge, man, I'm just thinking, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, though. I'm thinking 4 to 5 years, okay? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so you said, hey, Payo, you said Cassie should be in jail with Diddy, too. You got that? She need to be somewhere. Cassie using her same motivation to kiss babies, her same mouth to kiss babies in her husband. Well, she brushed her teeth, I'm sure, and used the mouthwash, wash, and all that stuff. So there's a lot of people out here doing stuff, and they be kissing on their babies and shit, and then they get on social media and talk about it. Very disgusting, very, and they be all up in their kids' mouth. So I mean, she ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's go ahead and see what these people are saying on TikTok about this, about 50's little damn letter he wrote to Judge Subterranean with his tripped out ass. Let's go see. Let's do present and share screen. And let's get over here. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. 50 Cent's letter. Let's see. I don't want to see this witch right here. She a trip. Okay, I know he's finna be funny. Let's look at him.
He said, so 50 that came out and penned the letter to the judge, and Diddy
What I tell y'all?
case because he fearing for his he's an ass. So he was like, I have an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He is very dangerous. Multiple times I have feared for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him onto them. There hasn't been enough time for him to be reformed. It sure hasn't. Or make any adjustment, dispute his trying to teach a class in there. And you are already aware the government has spent maximum amount of money on this deploying federal agents.
It is not that funny.
Shut up. He said, so 50 that came out and penned the letter to the judge and Diddy case because he fearing.
He didn't read the whole letter, huh? Mm-hmm. But anyway, y'all can see the letter right here, okay? This is the word forgot how to say it, okay? My ass be tripping when I get on these lives. But yeah, this is a hot ass mess. Man, I could have read it a little bit more funnier than him. Damn. Talking about 50 is very dangerous. He is very dangerous. Boy, please. Talking about multiple times. I have fear for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. He said there hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments, despite his trying to teach a class in there. Okay. As you are already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appear to be an army in two locations. What does that got to do with him being incarcerated? I guess he's saying that they're going to need to put out some more people, some more federal agents or whatever. I don't know what 50 is talking about. Then he had to bring his son up in it. All right, which is crazy. And this his son does not have anything to do with him. All right. But then he said, Diddy gonna come back out and hire more male ex-workers and keep most of that baby oil away from the general public. And 50, how is that putting the public in danger? He's not the only one hiring male ex-workers. A lot of these men right now, some man right now is out here hiring a male ex-worker. The only difference is that he's not just sitting there watching stuff. He probably joining in. All right, 50. So stop acting like you don't know nothing about all this type of stuff. All right. And as far as that baby oil, if this ninja wants to buy up all the baby oil, well, let him make Johnson & Johnson and whomever else rich. Okay. And don't you worry about it as long as you're not using it. Okay. Let him buy it all up. As long as they get paid, they don't even care. And you said your Netflix doc on this scandalous subject is coming soon. And we can't wait to see it, 50. All right. with your little immature ass. All right, and that's on everything. So yeah, that was funny. That was funny, y'all. He said Diddy will create a baby oil shortage if you let him out, Judge. That's crazy. I want to see somebody who's really funny. Let's look at him talk about it.
Stop, bro.
Oh no.
50's trolling this nigga Diddy.
Damn, he had to play the damn music. Come on, dude. All right. You do not have to play music. Let's see what he said.
This is what 50 Cent wrote to Diddy's judge. He said, I have an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He's very dangerous. Multiple times I fear for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments, despite his trying to teach a class in there. Now, as you're already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agents, which appeared to be an army in 2 locations simultaneously. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own grape allegations, claimed that the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy's only going to return to hiring more male ex-workers and keeping most of the baby oil away from the general public. And my babies need it. My Netflix doc on this scandalous subject is coming soon. This is what 50 said to Diddy's.
Let me give him a great a damn hand of applause for applause. He did a damn good job reading that letter, honey. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could do it like that. He did a real good job. For one thing, my nerves being taken over. He did a good damn job reading that. I mean, for real, he did a good job.
Dog. This is what 50 Cent wrote to.
I could almost listen to him read that again because he did so well, you guys. All right, let me give him a heart because he really did a good job with that. So anyway, that was a hot ass mess. I'm wondering if Judge Submarinian saw this. He probably did. I bet you he did. He probably was right online reading it and stuff. So it is what it is. That's what we got regarding 50 Cent. And let me see what else I have regarding Diddy. I thought I had something else. Let me make sure. Oh, I do. Let me go back over here. Let me stop sharing. Something that no one else has reported is the fact that Diddy apologizes to women who accused him of abuse in letter to judge. So let's see. Let me see if I can read this right. If the letter is actually here, because he really inspired me. Okay, let me see here. Oh, he's also going. I forgot to tell you guys. Diddy is going to talk. You know, he's going to speak tomorrow, later on today, at his sentencing. Okay. So he wrote a letter to the judge asking to return home to his family. He wrote, I am humbled and broken to my core and apologize for committing domestic violence, calling it a heavy burden that he will carry forever. Okay. I wish I could read the whole. I guess this is the letter right here. It must be pretty long. Let me see if they can show it. Can't pull that up. Let me see one more time. Can't get that. Let me see if I can get it online. So he wrote a letter too. Let's go back up here and look and see if we can pull it up. He wrote a letter. So let's see what his is, if they got it up here. Let's see if they'll show this. I put domestic violence up there, so we'll see. Okay, let's see. I don't know which one I want to look at. So he wrote 2 letters explaining he thought he was saving Gangs in Jane Doe because she was a single mother. Okay, let's see what she said.
Hey, Granny, this is TikTok Granny. Just some nighttime updates on this Diddy stuff. You guys, Diddy wrote 2 letters to the judge talking about his accolades and how he thought he was saving Jane Doe, and he was saving the world with his actions. And in the Bible, the pride comes before the fall. You guys, I just want to ask, when is he going to just stop with all of this fluffy stuff and just say, hey, yeah, it was me, I did it. You know, I think that what do they say? Throwing yourself on the mercy of the court. It has not came nowhere in his brain, nowhere. And his thought pattern, it hasn't came across him at all. He doesn't feel as if he's sorry, and he definitely doesn't feel like he needs to apologize, pretty much. He said that he thought he was doing this and doing that, and he didn't know what he was doing. And just, you guys, does he think we're stupid? He thinks we're stupid. What's your thoughts? I mean, he's right. He wrote 2 letters, I guess, to the judge trying to explain himself. But baby, it's it's just a little bit too late. It's a little bit too late. You should have been throwing this on him like a while ago, but you waited to the 9th hour. And okay, we accept your apology, Diddy. We accept it. Hey, Granny, this is TikTok.
I disagree with her somewhat. Okay, the thing is, and you too, I disagree with you too, Jermaine. I think he should apologize because he's not necessarily apologizing to the people that we know lied. Okay, he's apologizing to Cassie, tripped herself again, to whomever else he knew that he did domestic violence to. Okay, everybody can't be lying, so why would he act like this didn't happen? I think he should apologize, and I'm glad that he did. And I think he should talk even more about it when he speak later on today. He should say, I know what I did to Cassie was wrong. Okay, I'm not going to make excuses, because that's what he usually does. But I am sorry for, putting my hands on Cassie and, doing everything that I did to her, in that hotel room and beyond or whatever else, and he basically need to just be talking about that, the hotel incident. Don't talk about the other stuff because they found him not guilty. So just talk about the hotel situation because they keep on bringing it up anyway. Talk about that. Say you're sorry about that, and don't even go into like explanations and you didn't think this was that and all that. Just apologize for that. The domestic violence against Cassie, anything else. He can apologize to the women who wrote letters, if that's what he feels like he should do. I think it's good that he's, owning up to certain things. And a lot of people, I don't know why so many people are like not willing to believe anything he says, but yet they can believe other people who commit felonies and been convicted of felonies. They can believe everything that they say, which is crazy. It's like something's wrong with these people. You know what I'm saying? You say you hate Ohio. Why do you hate Ohio? And thank you for being here. You say you don't care what 50 have to say. I think 50 acting immature, honestly. Because what's the point of keep on trolling this man and doing the most? He knows he's not afraid of Diddy, because if he was afraid of him, he would never be trolling him. And he's been trolling him for a long time. And clearly, Diddy ain't trying to do nothing to him, period. you know, and all these people writing these letters saying they so scared of him. Okay, what about 3 years ago? Were they scared of him then? 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years. What's up with that? Now all of a sudden everybody is so scared. So life. That I really don't understand. I don't understand why all of these people waited 10 years, 15 years to come out and do these civil lawsuits, make these allegations. How are you living with yourself all these years if someone abused you or raped you or anything like that? How are you living with that all these years, and all of a sudden you come out and say something? I'm thinking, yeah, you may have to wait 2-3 years, maybe even 5 years, but damn, how is it just all of a sudden affecting you now, but it wasn't affecting you to the point, you know, back then, to the point where you should have, where I would think that you would go and tell someone that could do something about it. It's weird to me because I don't understand that. I just really don't, you know. And don't say that you have to be in the same position, because I have been through things myself. I told y'all about the story about the dude who tried to, you know, grape and stuff me and stuff and everything. So I mean, there's no way I would have waited to tell on him. I just know that I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people wait 10 years. Okay? Like I said, I can see somebody maybe scared to say something the first day, the second day, you know, a year later, 2 years, maybe even up to 5. But 10 years? Now all of you guys are so damn scared of this man, but you weren't scared before? Well, I just want to know, what were these people doing before all of this came up? How did they keep themselves from being scared of this dude? Because he was out there. He could have did anything he wanted to do. And what makes these people feel like he can't do anything from behind bars? Because if he's like they say he is, one would think he has things set up just in case he goes to prison. That's what I would be thinking. If anything, I wouldn't want him to go to prison. Okay? Because people can do things from the prison cell. I mean, you know, for real. You know, some people have backups when they know they're going to prison or jail. And they tell people to do certain things. It could be a year from now. It could be 3 years from now. It could be 5 years from now. And they still get you back. So the thing is, you know, I just don't understand how people don't think that something can be done even if he's locked up. That's crazy. You should still, if you are so petrified of him getting out, you should be petrified even if he didn't get out. Okay, you should be even more scared if he didn't get out. All right. So, you know, for me, him apologizing and things like that, he can apologize. I mean, I just hope he means it, and we won't really know. See, me, I look at actions anyway. So if he comes out, he gets out, right, and he changes his whole life, he does not have any more freak off parties, you know, he just stopped doing whatever he was doing that he shouldn't be doing, then that will show me that he's, you know, sorry. Okay, point blank. So somebody said Diddy is scarier than we thought. Okay, that's because his ex-girlfriend wrote another letter and said that, hold on, let me see where it is, that Diddy did not abuse her. I think it's the same one he's talking about right here. Let me see. Girl, that's why you shouldn't be going to no Africa. I mean, stupid. And without having security or something. Damn, it's crazy. Okay, but anyway, let me go over here and look at this real quick so I can find it. Hold on, let me see. Damn, that's why you got to watch these stalking ass people. Okay, and that's why I take stalking very seriously. I want to tell y'all these two news stories in a minute. Only one thing for a stalker that you can do if they put you in jeopardy, and we know what that is. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I got that story. I know I do. I just got to figure out what did I do with it. Let me see. And I think it's Diddy's ex-girlfriend, I think. She wrote a letter, if I'm not mistaken, to the judge. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, his ex-girlfriend wrote it. She denies. Okay, she did write a letter to the court, and she denies that she was victimized by Sean Diddy Combs. So he's probably talking about the same woman. All right, let's see if that's the girl. I think so. Let's see here. So this is victim number 3. Okay, she says she was not ex-trafficked by him. So that's Virginia. Okay, she wrote in a letter to Judge Submaranian that during meetings with federal prosecutors, she said she felt pressured to feel like a victim. She said, I told them I was not, but they insisted that I was, even when I expressed my truth otherwise. And you know what? I believe her. So prosecutors intended to call Virginia, also known as Gina, to testify at his trial days before it began. However, they indicated to the judge they had been unable to reach her. Some witnesses testified that Combs was violent toward Gina. She also came up in testimony about how she and Combs dated for a period of time while he was also dating Cassie. And how is that against the law? If that's the case, then a lot of these men women would be in jail right now. So anyway, the letter was submitted by Combs' legal team along with several others late Wednesday. Gina says she was not asked to write the letter. Combs' attorneys informed the judge they plan to play a 15-minute video at his sentencing, and at least 4 of his attorneys plan to address the judge. Combs is also expected to speak before his sentence is handed down. So hopefully all of that works. You know, like I said, Judge Submaranian probably already got in his mind the sentence term, the term of the sentence. He probably already got that in his mind already. So it's going to take place at 10 a.m. So it'll be 7 a.m. here. All right. So by the time I wake up, it will already, you guys will already know. Okay. So she said, I think he's talking about the same girl. Let's see.
Yo. Ooh, so if you haven't been paying attention, this woman was supposed to testify against Diddy in court, but now her story has done a full 180, and she said that prosecutors pressured her to play the role of a victim, even though she was not. My thing is this: do y'all think that we were born yesterday, bro? Let's weigh out each situation, right? You telling the feds that you were not a victim. Okay, you know what they do? They move on to the next person. You testifying against Diddy, you could either get beat or have your car blown up.
Okay, thing is that everybody knows this is not 100% true. And the feds will try to, police period, will try to, you know, bring the truth out of you. Okay, or sometimes have you saying things that you may not want to say. They do this, and you guys should know this. Many times you hear people say, that's not what they were meaning to say, you know, just things like that. This picture looks tripped out, okay? He looks tripped out. So, I mean, she could be telling the truth. We don't know. The thing is, people got to stop being so like they know for sure that all of these people are telling the truth or that all of these people are lying. You don't know. You weren't there. If she says that they pressured her to say something that she did not want to say, then just look at it as that. All right. If she says she's not the victim, then she isn't. I mean, if that's what she said. Again, I still ask the question, why did it take these people so long to come out? Okay? Because if somebody was doing all this stuff to me, I may wait a year, maybe, but I damn sure ain't gonna be waiting on 10 years. Not even 5. Your ass going down. Actually, I'm not even waiting a year. Your ass is going down. And I mean that on everything. And if you come after me, I'm gonna be waiting for you. I mean that. I mean, please, that's just crazy. So I don't understand. You know, some of these people got money. They could do so many things. I just, but I do know. Well, I don't know. Allegedly, they claim that, he, basically ran people's careers and things like that. So I mean, money will make people do certain things. Okay, but like I said before, I don't know. I don't know if these people are lying or telling the truth or whatever. I'm just going by what she said. If she said that prosecutors pressure her to play the role of a victim, they could have. Okay, and plus they couldn't find her, right? Or either they decided not to use her. So why did they not use her? Did we just read that a few minutes ago? Let me go back to her story. Hold on, let me go back to that real quick. Here is this on this thing, man. Damn, all these damn ads. Here it is right here. Let me see what this said again. So let's see. She says she was not ex-trafficked by him. Okay. She said she felt pressure to feel like a victim. I told them I was not, but they insisted that I was. And I believe her, because she could have told them that she wasn't. And they could have insisted that, because that's what, they were trying to get him on. You know what I'm saying? And the reason, right, this is the one they could not reach. All right. And that's probably why they could not reach her, because they probably was pressuring her. That's why she wasn't able to be reached. Shit. Now, some people said that he did, do stuff to her, but that's hearsay. Without actual proof, you can't really say a person did it if you don't have actual proof. This is just people word of mouth. All right, point blank. And let me say this again: all these damn men who sat around, stood around, watched, or whatever they did, and watch this man abuse women and things like that, y'all asses need to be in jail too. You really do. How can you stand around and watch anybody abuse a woman? And then you want to come out and talk about it now? Goodness, that's crazy as hell to me. It really is. And this ex-stylist talking about this is a whole man talking about he feared for his life the whole time. Dude, you are a whole man, all right? From 2008 to 2018, Deontay Nash, who testified against Combs at his federal criminal trial earlier this year, y'all know he filed a lawsuit last week alleging Combs physically and actually abused him for years. And of course, Combs denies this. So he said he was actually abused and physically abused for years. He said, I said he's going to unalive us. He is going to unalive us, Nash told CBS News' Jerica Duncan in an interview, which will air Friday, today, on CBS Mornings. The thing about it is, okay, he worked for Combs for 10 years, and Combs allegedly was actually abusing him and physically abusing him. So why didn't this man just leave? That's crazy. He said that Combs manipulated him, actual harassed him, actual assaults, physical violence, and manhandling, labor trafficking, threats of harm, and threats of unaliving. And of course, he's seeking some money and punitive damages. Well, I'll tell you what, I hope he has some proof. And of course, they, like I said, they are denying this. Combs' attorney, Erica Wolf, rejected Nash's claims and said his complaint was riddled with falsehoods and stands in stark contrast to the record established in court. And she went on, and I'm not going to read all this, but she went on and went on and on. Like I said, I hope he has proof, because they definitely are denying this. They said Mr. Combs has never actually assaulted anyone, male, female, minor, or anyone, period. If he did anything, it was consensual. So, okay, so this dude was 21 when he started working for Combs, okay? So he prepared for things to turn dark at any time. He said he even packed a to-go bag filled with clothes and shoes and had cash on hand in case he had to go into hiding. Okay, in case you had to go into hiding, this man worked for this man for 10 years. Okay, if you had cash and all this stuff, a suitcase and every damn thing, okay, how about this right here? When you found out that he was doing all these things, okay, when he started doing all these things to him, why didn't he take the cash that he had and just left? Just left. Why didn't he just leave? That's what I mean to say. Leave. Just leave. And go somewhere else where he couldn't find you. He said, who are we going to tell? Like, who exactly were we going to tell? Who are we going to call? Ghostbusters? Listen, Sean Diddy Combs is not unbreakable. All right? What you mean? Who are you going to tell? If this man was actually assaulting him and doing all these things, why did he stay for 10 years? Now, honestly, sometimes we can see why women stay, especially if they don't have any money and they depend solely on a man and things like that. And then they be scared, because a man can easily scare a woman. But another man, if he ever went home or he went out anywhere, he could have just kept on going and left. He could have went to a whole other state, city. This man is not going to find you. What, are he going to look everywhere for you? That's crazy. And why wait so long? The last time he worked for him was 2018. This is what? 2025, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 years later? This is crazy, man. I tell you. Somebody said, boy, bye. Look, the thing is, I don't know if Diddy did something to him or not, but I'm just trying to figure out how the hell can someone be claiming they are so petrified of someone now, okay, but the 7 years he stopped working for him, what was he scared then? What was he doing then? And then the whole 10 years he was working for him, you mean to tell me out of all those years, he didn't have no opportunity to get away from this dude if he's been actually abused, physically assaulted, things like this? Somebody said he was living the high-end lifestyle from Puffy's money. I bet he wasn't fearing for his life when he was getting the paychecks. Shaking my damn head, geez. Somebody said, I don't believe it. I'm not letting a man try to take my manhood without putting up a fight. He would just have to unalive me. Well, the thing is this right here. I don't know if Puff Daddy was doing the stuff or not to this dude. And, you know, you can have your security guards grab somebody another dude to hold him down. Okay, so don't say what you won't let nobody do, because if he got all his people working for him, he could easily have these people hold you down and do what you do, or get you drunk or whatever the case is. But the thing is this right here. This dude worked for him for 10 years. Out of the whole 10 years, there was not one opportunity where he could have just left. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So it's not like a man can't be done like this, because it can be, but I'm just saying, why stick around? Why stick around? Come on now. Shit. When when he's paying you, you're supposed to save some of that money and then make a plan to escape. Just like a woman should be doing that. If a man is physically abusing her or actually abusing her, make a plan to escape, and then you get the shit up out of there. All right. And you get away from him. You go somewhere where he's not going to ever be looking for you again. And that may mean that you can't be in show business, or you can't do certain things that you was doing before. You may have to get a regular job and just be regular. I don't know, but yours. You definitely, got to get away from that shit. So for me, like I said before, it's hard for me to, you have to have proof with me, okay? Just simple as that. You have to have proof, because anybody can make, allegations. You have to have proof and show the proof. I need to see some proof. And if he does not have proof, if he does not prove to these people that this is true, they're going to dismiss this case, the civil suit, point blank. All right, so you say he's not convicted of domestic violence, but everybody keep trying to punish him for it. The reason why I say mention that is because they keep on using it anyway. This is what they're basing things on, what he did to Caskey. So why not say, I'm sorry once again to, for beating Cassie. And he needs to acknowledge these women who are writing these letters. They definitely feel good hating Diddy. It's something people like to do. You got that right. Look how good the Chinese one turned out to be. Yep. They're all lies. I believe a lot of them are not telling the truth, okay, on everything. But, some may be. But if he does get out of this, I just hope that he shows everyone, that he cannot partake in these activities again. In all honesty, he might need to just relocate to somewhere else, okay? He better not go to no foreign country, though, doing no weird stuff, because it ain't going to be like it is over here. But he just needs to stop whatever he was doing. He just does not need to repeat that shit ever again. All right, he needs to do just like Robert Blake did, okay, when they accused him of that crime. I forgot, of unaliving his wife or something like that. I can't remember. He needs to lay low, okay? We shouldn't hear anything else of Diddy. Okay, so anyway, I think that's it with the Diddy news. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me get this story. These people are absolutely nuts. Let me make sure this is all the Diddy news right here. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got it all. Hold on, except this right here. Hold on. No, I think I did get it all. Hold on. I think that's it. No, let me go look at mine real quick. Yeah, I think that's all of it. There was one more article, but it just basically repeats everything I already talked about. I don't even see it anymore, but it just basically repeats everything I just discussed. But we will be, oh, here it is, right? It says Sean Diddy Combs' lawyers bash prosecutors' indecent and deeply troubling sentence recommendation and last-ditch plea for leniency. Okay, as Sean Diddy Combs faces 20 years behind bars. So let me see what they're saying right here real quick. I know he probably scared tonight. And I can't believe they went up because they originally said 4 years, okay? And then all of a sudden they want to go up to higher. So let's see. Let me see if they're just basically repeat what we already went over. So, okay, so Thursday, which is today's, well, no, it was yesterday now because it's 12:56 a.m. God, the time went by so quick, you guys. Goodness. Combs' lawyers fired back with their own suggestions, attacking the government prosecutors' recommendations as a draconian sentence, whatever that means. They said the government in this case has gone way beyond zealous. It is indecent and deeply troubling. And I agree. They said they are taking stuff to the extreme. He said it is not, they said it is not difficult to see what is going on here. The prosecutors know full well the court will not actually adopt all of their unduly severe enhancement or baseless arguments. And then Combs' lawyers again asked for leniency as they try to humanize their client. They said, like all human beings, Mr. Combs is flawed, but he is the first to admit he has made many serious mistakes, and he has been working very hard to better himself and make the most of his time behind bars. We respectfully submit that he deserves a chance to continue his rehabilitation outside the walls of prison and ask the court to be merciful and afford him that opportunity. So again, Combs will be speaking. Okay, like I said before, and it's going to be a trip. Okay, tomorrow morning at what time did I say it was? At 10 a.m. How can you be not found guilty of the most severe charges and then be found guilty of transportation for the purpose of P-word or something like that and be facing up to 20 years under the Mann Act? That's what his conviction is, under the Mann Act. And and Sean Diddy Combs also wrote a personal 182-page sentencing memo asking for a term of no longer than 14 months, which is what he has already served. Okay? So we will see how it all turns out for him tomorrow. And again, I hope that I'm wrong when I said 4 to 5 years. And I really hope that Jermaine is more on target. All right? Yeah. Mario, you are a trip, man. He said, crunch up your cheeks, huh? Talking about that dude, huh? All right. All right, so we're going to move on now to D4VD. But before I move on to him, I just want to go ahead and go over this breaking news real quick, okay? Let's go over here and change this real quick. And this news I'm getting ready to tell you guys is something else. It is something else. Let me stop sharing. Okay. Damn, I forgot about the music and it stayed off ever since. Let me put the music back on. You would be, because you see that Abby Crumpy dude. If you think I'm joking, look him up. He is out on bail, okay, or bond or whatever you call it. And his charges are some of the same, even more serious. Also underage girls and things like that. But he's out and you don't hear anybody talking about him. All right, which is crazy. But we know why he's out. Okay, let's keep it real. So anyway, a woman, you guys, shot her sleeping son, stabbed him as he cried, "Mommy," because she wanted to put him out of his pain. Now I'm going to show y'all this crazy ass woman. All right. This is her right here. You see, this is what y'all need to be talking about instead of focusing so much on Sean Diddy Combs. That's y'all talk about stuff that shouldn't even be addressed sometimes, for real, for real. Now, this 47-year-old mother in Missouri is accused of unaliving her 16-year-old son, shooting the boy multiple times as he slept, and then retrieved a knife from the kitchen and stabbed him, saying she wants to put him out of his pain. Now, what would possess a mom to unalive her son? Krista Worry was taken into custody earlier this week and charged with 1 count of first-degree murder, 1 count of felony armed criminal action, and her son's cold-blooded slaying. Now, these court records were reviewed by Law and Crime. Now, according to a probable cause affidavit, officers with the St. Charles Police Department on Monday responded to a residence in the 3200 block of Lightfoot Drive after receiving requests for a welfare check from the victim's friends. The callers were described as being extremely close to the victim and told police that they had not heard from him in several days, which they said was highly unusual behavior. Upon arriving at the home, first responders said they detected a foul odor from the home before entering. Police said they found the victim deceased in his bed from multiple gunshot wounds and multiple stab wounds. A knife that appeared to be covered in blood and ballistic evidence were recovered from the scene. That's crazy. Okay, so anyway, let's see. They said the victim, his friend said, the little boy, his friend said he loved life. It was not suicidal. They also described the mom as being strange and she wasn't really involved in her son's life. Weirdo. So one of his friends told the police about the last time he saw his friend. He said they had been together on the evening of Friday, September the 26th, until about 2 a.m. on September the 27th, when he dropped the victim off at his house. That's crazy. And then he said he tried to contact the victim several times over the course of the weekend, but was unable to reach him. Now, investigators say they also discovered that the victim's mother, whom they identify as Lori, had attempted to commit suicide earlier in the day. Monday, and she was still being treated at a local hospital. Once she was released from the hospital, the police did take her into custody in connection with her son's unaliving. So the mom did confess to unaliving her son. She also waived her Miranda rights, and she went into the grisly details about the teen's final moments. She admitted to retrieving a firearm from her ex-husband's home on September 26, 2025, with the intention of shooting the victim and herself. She also admitted to shooting her son multiple times while he was asleep. She also confessed to lying in the bed with the victim, caressing him, and hearing the victim cry out, "Mommy," several times. That's the damn shame. This lady need her. You know what? She done made me mad. She needs her damn ass beat to the unalive point. I can't even finish reading this. This is a damn shame, okay? Goodness. Hold on, y'all. This is a shame. What this woman did, she needs to be taken out to the back of the fucking field and just, you know what? Damn. You guys got to read the story. I can't even finish reading this. So this is ridiculous. Anyway, she is being held on a $1 million cash only bond. Why does she have a bond, period? Goodness. If I ever hear anybody talk about how crazy certain people are, I'm going to go off. All right? For real, for real. Dang. Somebody said it breaks my heart. He was still calling her mommy, even in his final moments. And this bitch continued to do things to him to make him be unalive. Somebody said, oh my G, that unalived my mama heart. She didn't deserve to be called mommy. I wish people like this was unable to reproduce. She needed her damn ass beat. For real, for real. We don't care about all that. These people always have to be racist. I don't care about that. She don't need to be giving no DP. Yeah, an instant DP. That's what she needs. I tell you, these police always unaliving people that are innocent majority of the time. But people like this, they go ahead and just be all nice to them, you know, take them to the precinct without being harmed in every damn thing. Okay, but somebody who just simply go in the store and steal or refuse to follow directions, they basically ought to beat the hell out of and unalive. They need to save that shit for people like this. This woman actually, the boy was laying in bed, okay, sleeping. She goes in there and shoot him, right? Many times. Laid in bed with her son, caressed him and did all of that. He's saying, mommy, mommy, whatever. This woman goes in the kitchen to get a knife and comes back and stab him until he pass away. Shh. People like this makes me mad. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. That's why I'm glad I changed my mind about being in law enforcement in any type of way. Because if I would have been a police officer came there, I don't know. That's crazy what she did. Here we go with these. I'm gonna read it. Somebody said YT women aren't motherly. Well, actually some are. Some aren't, just like black women. Some are not. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically can go either way. So you got, any race of people can do crimes. Okay, I keep saying this over and over again. You know. All day, that's all they do. Go back and forth about race. When any race of people can basically do a crime. Damn, that is a crazy ass story. You know what, my may this little boy rest in peace. That's the first thing. And I'm sorry that his mom did all of this to him and stuff and just unalived him and everything. That's just sad. She needs her ass beat, okay? Okay, let's move on from that because that made me so damn mad just even reading that story, man. Okay, let me go to this right here. Let's see what else we got for news. I'm going to keep her story because I'm going to look this BITCH up, and I hope they put her ass in prison forever. She does not need the DP unless they can do it instantly. She needs to be incarcerated forever, and somebody in prison need to beat the shit out of this woman for real. And I hope they do. I really do. Now, see, this is why I don't like stalkers. Okay, this dude was parked outside her house for 3 months. A 17-year-old stalker mows down girl he's been watching, along with a friend, unaliving both as they rode e-bikes. I bet she was all on social media messing with her too. Let me see. That's why when people be stalking and shit and basically being obsessed with people, y'all got to stop laughing and being friends with these damn weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as they do something, they do what they claim they're going to do. Then you guys want to be talking all this smack when you should be talking it from the get-go. This whole weirdo dude plotted this attack. He parked outside this girl's house for 3 months. This little boy will be turning 18 years old next month, so I hope they try him as an adult. But I don't know. He is related to a police chief. Shh. This is crazy, man. Now, why did he do this? Why was he stalking this girl? He unalived her and her friend. Let's see here. They say he hit those two girls with so much force that they were thrown more than 100 feet. One of the e-bikes was allegedly dragged for about a half of a mile before it became dislodged because he ran once he hit them. So let's see. He is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for the slings after being arrested Wednesday. Both of those girls passed out at the hospital. Look at this. So the girl knew this boy, all right? And she was dealing with problems with him, including allegations of stalking. That's why they need to take this shit serious. You know, YouTube don't even take it seriously until somebody gets hurt. He was parked outside this girl's house for 3 months. He was never stopped. Police wasn't doing their job. They said the police have not addressed the stalking allegations. But if you get a you-know-what and you be waiting on their ass and you light their ass up, then they want to say something, you know, you being violent. So the police chief that is related to this little boy distanced himself from the boy in a Facebook statement on Wednesday night after social media users started falsely reporting that he was his father. Okay, he's not his father. I told you y'all be making up stuff. Goodness, that is crazy. Stalking ass. Like I said, you got to take these damn people who stalks, you know, and obsessed and be doing the most and be making threats and shit. You got to take it seriously. When people start making threats, you should be start preparing yourself on everything with and do what's necessary. Some of these laws are crazy anyway and shit. When people be stalking people, threatening people and shit, they shouldn't have to wait for certain things to take place before they actually do something about it, especially here on social media. Somebody said 3 months. Why wasn't a police report filed? Why wasn't something done sooner? That's how, listen, they don't be doing shit about stalking until a person does something. Somebody said neighbors and family could have put an end to his sitting outside her home for 3 damn months. I would have went out there with my. Let's put it like this: he shouldn't be sitting outside in front of that damn house like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they don't be doing shit. He's another one that needs his ass kicked and need to be taken right out there to the back. All right, on everything. Doesn't make any damn sense. Let me show you this little weirdo doing all this shit. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me go to it. See if there's, these are the two girls yelling out. I don't think they'll show us a picture of him. These are the two little girls though that he ran over. Stalking ass. He probably liked that girl and she didn't want his ass. I don't know why they won't show a picture of his little dad ass. Okay. Anyway, my prayers are sending out to the victims' families and stuff. And my condolences are expressed out to them as well. And may those two girls rest in peace. Okay. So y'all, Tyrese has a warrant out for his arrest. They're looking for his KILLER dogs. I told you guys about the story the other day. Let me just show you the picture, and that's all I'm going to say about this again. I know this is not an actual picture of his dogs. I just know it's not, but it could be. Tyrese the left with his dogs. They're not putting his dogs to sleep. He gone. But that little dog they unalive was super, super cute. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I'll tell y'all about this tomorrow. All right, let's see. Okay, so that'll be it for well, I will tell you this real quick. So Nicki Minaj, she claims that Jay-Z framed his alleged son, tried to have him in prison in a little rant that she did sometime the day, I guess, or I don't know when she did it, but that's what she was doing. Hold on. Let me tell y'all about it real quick. Let me take your feed down. Oh my God, let's see here. He already been on here an hour and 28 minutes. Let this time go by so daggone quick. So Nicki Minaj is still at it on social media. Let's see what she said. So she claimed that Jay-Z grew upset over her collab with The Weeknd on her 2018 album titled Queen. Okay, what else did she say? She said Jay-Z got mad that I wouldn't give him a beat that I had already began legal paperwork for. The song I did with The Weeknd on Queen, he said it's Beyonce's beat, and Hoberson just laid down and let them take it and then sue me for remaking a similar beat. Let's see what else she said. Then she started talking about his alleged son. She said a man who has long alleged he is Jay-Z's secret son. Let's see what else she said about him. She said, I'm sorry that Camo framed you by putting things in your car, allegedly. I'm sorry he wanted you in prison the way he wants all his enemies. He's weak, ugly too, but I guess when you have money invested into the private prison system, well, I don't know. This is all alleged. So he has money, allegedly he has money invested into the private prison system. So she going off on Jay-Z and Cardi B and every damn body. Not everybody, but definitely, you know, those people. And Beyonce, I think. So it is what it is. She may be telling the truth, guys. I don't know. Okay? People stupid, man. These damn parents, man. But anyway, that's going to be it for the news tonight. Tomorrow, well, later on today, I got a a lot of fucking news to tell you guys. These people are crazy as hell. I'm not gonna lie, especially some of these parents. Goodness. But anyway, let's go ahead and tell you about D4VD. Then I'm gonna show y'all these little if he invested into some damn prison, the prison system, that's a damn shame. Y'all want to talk about the white man. Okay. All right. I believe Nicki Minaj. That she knows him. She is not like some damn YouTuber or social media person is talking about him and don't know what they're talking about. She knows them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she may be telling the truth. I don't know if she is 100%, but I'm just saying she could be telling the truth. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about D4VD, David, that's his name, and Celeste, okay? Real quick. Man, this lady made me mad. Gosh, she do that shit for her. Crazy ass. Okay, first thing first, D4VD is not named a murder suspect. Police confirmed that earlier today. Okay, just so y'all can know that. Now, they say even though there have been several apparent connections between D4VD and Celeste, and the police even raided his house, okay, he has never been listed as a murder suspect. And the police did explain why. Okay, let's see what that they said. So far, this is what we know. A decomposing body was found inside a Tesla belonging to musician D4VD at an impound lot in Hollywood on September the 8th. The car was brought to the impound lot after someone reported it abandoned. You know what? Did we ever ask the question, who is that person who reported it abandoned? And police were called after workers reported a strong odor coming from the car. Now, the Tesla was never reported stolen. The body was discovered inside of a bag in the Tesla's front trunk. The remains were not intact. So what does that mean? When it says the remains were not intact, what does that mean? Because they online talking about it wasn't dismembered, okay? And they said the body was badly decomposed. Now, the remains were so decomposed that it took authorities more than a week to identify the body. And they eventually identified the body as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. D4VD and Celeste have matching tattoos. And her mom says she has been missing, or she was missing, for over a year, and that her daughter's boyfriend was named David. Now, D4VD initially decided to continue his world tour while cooperating with the investigation, but he canceled the remainder of his tour by Wednesday. An unreleased love song written by D4VD make references to someone by the name of Celeste in the unfinished title and twice in the lyrics. Police raided a home connected to D4VD as they continue the investigation. D4VD moves out of the home the police raided, and then authorities have not officially deemed the unaliving a homicide since medical examiners have been unable to determine an official cause of unaliving. Though TMZ has reported multiple times that the LAPD's homicide division is investigating the case as a potential homicide. So D4VD linked to Celeste. He was initially linked to the unaliving of the 15-year-old girl by the simple fact that her body was found in his car. Okay, but several other pieces of evidence have since resurfaced that appear to link him to Celeste too. Now, last month, Celeste's mom told TMZ that her daughter had been missing for more than a year, adding that she grew suspicious after learning of the body found in the car belonging to D4VD, since her daughter's boyfriend was named David. TMZ also reported that both Celeste and D4VD have similar tattoos that read "shh" on their right index fingers. Now, shortly after the body was identified, an unreleased song by D4VD resurfaced online. The song, which was originally leaked back in 2023, appears to be a love song written about someone by the name of Celeste, with the name featured both in the title of the song and multiple times in the lyrics. Then they got several photos and videos across social media that appear to show D4VD and Celeste together, though none of the images have been verified. Screenshots from a Discord channel have also circulated, seemingly showing the singer in conversation with someone named Celeste, but those two remain unconfirmed. However, friends of D4VD have indicated that it was known they were dating. And these friends also said that they were under the impression that the Celeste chick was 18 or 19 years old and going to University of Southern California College. Now, despite all of the apparent evidence linking the singer to Celeste, D4VD has not been arrested or named a murder suspect. In a new statement this week, authorities confirmed that fact and explained why. Now, according to a statement from LAPD, it's still not clear whether or not Celeste unaliving was a homicide, making it impossible to list a murder suspect. Now, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner has not yet determined the cause or manner of Celeste's unaliving. As such, it remains unclear whether there is any criminal culpability, I can never say that, culpability beyond the concealment of her body. And that's according to a new LAPD statement via Rolling Stone. RHD is thoroughly examining every aspect of this case to uncover the truth and seek justice for Celeste Rivas and her family. So they did say its robbery homicide division has been diligently investigating this case, but it is also waiting for the official ruling on the cause of the 15-year-old's unaliving. And that's what the LAPD said, that it is not ruling out the possibility that her unaliving was accidental. So that's the trip, huh? So that's why he's not a suspect. All right. Okay, so let's see what else we got real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. That may be everything that I have. Let me make sure real quick. Let me see this real quick. And again, LA, what do you call it? I think it was LA News who let us know that her body was found dismembered. Okay, I'm trying to find that articles. I do have it. Here it is right here. And I actually got the name wrong. It is LA News, but it's not what I just said. It's hold on. It's KTLA Channel 5 news. Okay, so let's see here. And the rental amount for that house is $20,000 a month. Because I knew when I saw 2,000, I knew that wasn't right. So they first ticketed that Tesla on August the 27th for the position of its tires. When I first moved here, I got a ticket like that. So 1 week later, on September the 3rd, it was cited again for violating the 72-hour parking ordinance. And then on September the 5th, the car was towed. So they saw the car first on August the 27th. But neighbors said that car was there before that, at least a month before that. So let's see. They said that Celeste, appears to have been unalive inside that car for an extended period of time. So let's see. They also said the investigators have for weeks worked to trace Celeste's movements prior to her unaliving. Then they are trying to determine how long the Tesla had been parked on the street. So let me see what else they got here real quick. And in the same news, this article right here, they told us about her dismemberment. They just said that her head and her torso was in the trunk. Let's see. Let's see what they got there. Yeah, they said her dismembered remains were found stuffed inside a bag in the trunk. Okay. So they are the ones who told us that her body was dismembered. Okay. So when people get online and say stuff, I mean, this is coming from the news. All right. It's coming from news. Plus, I see it in other news articles. And they even go in to say that her head and then her torso, I'm pretty sure the other parts of her body was there too, but they said they singled those two parts, they singled those out. Okay, so let's see. So let me see what else I got here. I think that's it. Those are basically updates. That's all of the updated information that I have right now. Once they find out how she was unalive, I guess they can go from there. But as of right now, David D4VD is not a suspect, okay? And he has also lawyered up. He has, I don't know how many lawyers he has. Let me see. Because they say lawyers up. So I'm thinking he has more than one. So I don't know how many he has. I'm guessing he probably got about two, at least two, maybe more. But he does have a lawyer now. All right. So like I said before, I'll keep you abreast of that situation too. My condolences are expressed out to Celeste's mom and her dad, her other family members, her siblings, and my prayers are extended out to them. And hopefully they find out what happened to this young lady. And I hope this dude didn't do anything to her. You say he better lawyer up because you believe he did it, right? Okay. Anything is possible. All right. So now, guys, we're going to go to the viral videos and then we're going to get out of here, okay? Let me hurry up. Let's mute this real quick. You're only going to show a little of them today for real. Because I mean, damn, we be taking so long to do these videos. Okay. Wait a minute, I got to share. I can't wait to get in that bed. Then put my heating pad on my legs. So let's see. Okay, so he's crashing out at the airport. Let's watch him. He's crashing out at the airport.
He can't get on unless I'm getting on. It's whatever. How you want to do it? He gonna go that way too. Call your police. Call your police. Call your police. Go this way now. If he can't get on, shut your door. Shut your door. He just here. Oh, okay. Nobody going to Chicago. Period. So. You got me fucked up. Watch out. Hey. Get your ass over there. Then watch out. Don't touch me, and I won't touch you. The fuck, nigga? You ain't got no right putting no hand on me. What's this plan? Hey, it's not working. I'm getting my dog, okay, but it's not working. It's not working. Don't go to jail, nothing. Or anything. It just ain't working. You just gotta watch out. All right, but it ain't working. My shit. He can't get on unless I'm getting on. It's whatever. How you want to do it? He gonna go that way too. Call your police. Call your police. Call your police. Go this way now. If he can't get on, shut your door. Shut your door. He just here. Oh, okay. Nobody going to Chicago. Period. So. You got me fucked up. Watch out. Hey. Get your ass over there. Then watch out. Don't touch me, and I won't touch you. The fuck, nigga? You ain't got no right putting no hand on me. What's this plan? Hey, it's not working. I'm getting my dog, okay, but it's not working. It's not working. Don't go to jail, nothing. Or anything. It just ain't working. You just gotta watch out. All right, but it ain't working. My shit. He can't get on unless I'm getting on. It's whatever. How you want to do it?
See this other dude.
You got me fucked up. Watch out. Hey. Get your ass over there. Then watch out. Don't touch me, and I won't touch you. The fuck, nigga? You ain't got no right putting no hand on me. What's this plan? Hey, it's not working. I'm getting my dog, okay, but it's not working. It's not working. Don't go to jail, nothing. Or anything. It just ain't working. You just gotta watch out. All right, but it ain't working. My shit. He can't get on.
He came over there and said it's not worth it. Yes, Atlanta. That ain't no Atlanta, is it? Shit. Where is this at? It's not Atlanta, is it? Oh my God, what's going on here? They said this is a lover's quarrel. Okay, they must have been into it. Okay, guy's pants falling down too, huh? Oh, that's his boyfriend. Where's his dog at? The bag? Okay, I don't know. They're in Texas. That's crazy. Goodness. It tripped me out when he fell. I thought he was on DRUGS or something. That was a trip. They said, yeah, something ain't right. There's something ain't right. It took him forever to shut that damn door. That was a hot mess. I'm pretty sure the police had him outside. Somebody say somebody needs this straight jacket. I'm thinking the same thing. Goodness. Goodness. Damn. Somebody said this is the result of cream cheese and sprinkles having a lover spat. I didn't know what was going on, man. That was a damn trip. I'm not gonna lie. Goodness, that was a hot ass juicy mess. Okay. Oh, this is exclusive video footage of Tyler Robinson. It better not be no crazy.
Not gonna lie,
Let me see.
I'm a little nervous about this one, but I received a message today in my inbox from an individual who works just minutes away from UVU campus. And in this message, this person told me that they had exclusive video footage from the security cameras at their job of Tyler Robinson pulling into the parking lot just 20 minutes after Charlie Kirk's assassination.
What?
Look at the timestamp, 9/10/2025 at 12:44 p.m. That street you see up on the top where that white car is driving, you're going to see Tyler Robinson's car drive by. And in the video footage after this, I'm going to show you him pulling into the parking lot of their job. This is insane. There he is right there. You see his gray Challenger? That's him right there. 12:44, just 20 minutes. These cameras are a 7 to 10 minute drive from UVU campus.
We have to make sure that's
How was he?
Listen, we have to make sure that's his car. Okay. Well, they said it's just a model and color car. We don't know about that. We don't know if that's his car. Okay. All right. Interesting information. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the thing. Damn, he did a wrestling move on the. Hold on.
Now, a scare at a high school football game as a player is body slammed twice. Once was a tackle, but then the much bigger player stands up and is using his full body weight, jumps back on the curled up player. Now, the mom of the player who was crushed is speaking out.
First was like, is that my son? And as soon as it clicked that it was, I couldn't be stopped. I had to go down there. I've never felt anything like it. I've never been as upset or shaken up as I was.
15-year-old Colton Mims suffered 2 broken vertebrae and had to be rushed to the hospital.
He's out at least for this season. We don't know if he's going to be able to play again.
This is quite a dangerous play, mostly because the play was over and the player who was landed upon was not expecting this blow by a player who was significantly larger than he was.
It was 100% intentional. This guy needs to be charged. That kid needs to be put in handcuffs. The school in Kalamazoo, Michigan said the student athlete made a poor choice and that the behavior was addressed.
Now, a scare at a high school football game as a player is body slammed twice. Once was a tackle, but then the much bigger player stands up and is using his full body weight, jumps back on the curled up player. Now, the mom of the player who was crushed is speaking out.
First was like,
okay, that's crazy as hell. I'm sure he isn't on the team anymore. Shit, he should be expelled doing all that. He ain't gonna never be on no team again. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm glad. Hopefully, the other little boy recover fully, and my prayers are extended out to them. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Now, the Tory Lanez video actually came out where you can kind of see the whole situation of him actually getting stabbed.
We don't need to see that one. Okay. Anyway, let's go on to this one. Okay, I don't want to see that. Let's see this right here. Damn. So why?
Touch her butt. Don't touch it.
AB.
Oh,
Did he bit you? Yes.
oh, I know that's right. I hate them.
The lizard was on her leg.
I don't like them lizards.
Meu Deus.
Eu quero que ela mordesse seu beijo.
Oh shit.
Is that a ladybug?
Arden, what is that?
Little dog. Damn. That right there was squirrel. Don't be trying to get no squirrel. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh my dog.
There's the one right there. That ain't that nigga.
Hey! Oh my dog.
There's the one right there.
I need to take care of some business for me. Like that.
That ain't that nigga.
Get him.
Hey! Stop! Oh my dog.
He both of their butts, honey. Nah, he ain't jumped nobody. They was trying to jump him, and he beat both of them up. Goodness. I watched this. Listen, hold on.
Oh my dog.
I watched this a couple times. That was a trip. All right. God, that was good right there. That was good. Let's see if I did a thumbs up for this one right here. Because I did. Okay, let's go ahead and look at two more. Okay, let's see this. Right here. It's a scary or I need to get him out here to do something for me because he can really fight.
Deal that sounds straight out of the movies. Houston Police Department responded to reports of a missing child Monday after Xavion Parker never showed up after school. He was found safe a couple of hours later, but what he says happened to him has his family shaken. Parker says as he was walking home from the bus stop, a red truck pulled up and several young men grabbed him and pulled him inside, all while the adult driver cheered them on. From there, he says he was taken to an abandoned property full of guns and torture items. He was assaulted and punched, and his phone, shoes, and jacket were stolen. When the group was in the other room, he managed to make it out and take off as fast as he could. That's when driver Carmesia Carmouche saw him running down Loxley near Wayside and stopped to ask if he was okay. She called police and eventually got him home safe, but Michelle Lee says she won't feel peace until the suspects are caught. HPD says the driving suspect is described as a white man with a heavy build, straight orange hair, and tattoos on his arm, one of which is a racial slur.
The reason why they got him because they said he was black. You deserve to die.
They was gonna kill him.
Exactly his words. And he said the dad had like a white muscle shirt on, and you could see, he said it was right here, big as day. I hate black people.
It's a scary ordeal that sounds straight out of the movies. Houston Police Department responded to reports of a missing child Monday after Xavion Parker never showed up after school. He was found safe a couple of hours later, but what he says happened to him.
That's why I'm telling y'all got to stop letting y'all kids be just walking around and walking to school by themselves and things like that. Y'all know I took my kids to school or walked them to the bus stop, picked them up, all types of stuff. You got to do that because this type of stuff, this is not the first time we have heard something like this. You know, I warn my son and my daughters about stuff like this all the time, you know. So you got to teach your kids too, you know. See, somebody said that's not straight out of the movies, but part of American history toward Black Americans. All right? Somebody said, what the gangsters going to do about this? This is something to fight for instead of each other. I heard that. All right. I heard that. And this is in Houston again. And the police probably does. Yep, they definitely know. That is ridiculous. I'm glad that this little boy ran, because they probably was going to unalive that little boy. They was going to torture him and everything. Damn. That's sad. Okay, let's see this. The hotel security guard assaults somebody and goes to jail. Let's see.
You a guest at this hotel?
Excuse me?
You a guest at this hotel?
Who are you?
Are you a guest at this hotel?
Who are you?
Are you a guest at this hotel?
Who are you?
If you're not a guest at this hotel, you gotta go.
I gotta go where?
You gotta get off the property.
I'm not in no property, G. You bugging.
You're on the hotel property. If you're not a guest of the hotel, you gotta get off the property.
I'm not in no hotel property, sir.
You're on hotel property.
No, I'm not.
All right. You're on hotel property. If you're not a guest of the property, you gotta get off the property.
I'm not on hotel property, bro.
Okay.
You're bugging.
You're not on hotel property?
No, sir.
So where are you?
I'm at the sidewalk.
This is not the sidewalk. This is private property.
This is not no private property.
Private property.
So close it up. Close it.
All right. I'm not gonna close it.
Nobody can close it because it's public. Nobody, not even the owner of the hotel.
This is
not even the director.
This is private property.
This is public sidewalk, bro. Do you see the difference between the sidewalk pavement and the pavement of the hotel?
Just stay right here.
You want me to stay here? I'll wait for you.
Stay right here.
You want me to stay here? I'll wait for you. Don't take long. You heard?
Where's the rest of it at?
You a guest at this hotel?
Excuse me?
What
You a guest at this hotel?
What happened? They said stay here and wait. What happened? Let's see. You probably won't be. Okay, this is part 2 right here. Is this part 2? Let's see. This part 2, 3. Let's see what part.
Second time, I'm telling you, you gotta get off the hotel property.
I'm not in hotel property.
You're under a hotel.
Look at you. Look at the floor.
You're on hotel.
Look. That sidewalk. Hotel is over there. Those
What are
bricks.
you doing?
Those bricks. Right now, you came to the public. Now you stepped off your property where you're supposed to be working at. G. Now you're in my property. How about that? You stand back behind that line, and then you are in boundaries that you belong. Now you're in the sidewalk. You're in my world, G.
The sign is over there too. Look, the sign is over there.
All the way over there. Look, private property. All the way over there. You heard? So you stand behind that sign, and you'll be safe.
Or what?
Or what?
Or what?
Or you gonna stop crying?
Oh, we get off. Probably come with me off public property.
And what we're gonna do?
Off the property. You got it on camera.
All right, come on, let's do it. All right, come on, let's go. All right, we're gonna do it, please. I'm gonna give you a hug after it. All right, win or lose. Where we going? What parking lot? Show me the spot. Lead the way. When we're done, I'm gonna give you a hug and a kiss. Win or lose. All right.
So who called the police?
Where you go? It's the second time I'm telling you.
So who called the police if they say they can fight and just whoever win, whoever lose? Somebody always got to call the police.
You was gonna do something, G.
Probably a person walking down the street.
You can't be on the property.
Look at the map and learn where your property's at, bro. Learn your boundaries, you heard? Learn your boundaries, bro. You're off your boundaries, bro. Giving people orders. Do you see what you're doing, bro? Off your boundaries in the public sidewalk, giving people orders, bro.
I'm not giving you.
That's what they pay you for?
I'm not giving you an order.
You're telling me to stop doing what I'm doing.
You, if you're not a guest at the hotel, you gotta get off the property.
I'm not in no property. I never meant to be on no property.
Of the hotel.
It's none of your business.
Are you? Yes, it is.
It's none of your business. It's none of your business.
You gotta get off the property.
I'm not in no property.
Everybody who also
look, that's the property right there. That's the property. You heard? Look at the map. You heard? Look at the map.
Oh, where's the map?
Tell your boss to give it to you, bro. If you don't know about your job, G.
You know the map. All right. So you know what you're doing. All right.
Tell your boss to give you the map, bro. So you know what property you're supposed to be protecting, bro. You heard? You went all the way across the street to do what? I thought you was calling me out to fight. I thought you was gonna do something. Stop playing with me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You got cameras on shit.
And there's cameras all over. Everybody got cameras, G. I'm just smart enough to have my own. Everybody got cameras. You heard?
Cameras on shit.
Everybody got cameras. You heard? I'm just smart enough to have my own camera. You was gonna do something, G.
You can't be on the property.
Look at the map and learn where your property's at.
Okay. If he didn't go to jail, he's gonna get fired. Let's see. This is the next one.
That's what it means.
I will blast you.
You ain't blasting nobody. You ain't blasting nobody, bro. You ain't blasting nobody. Come, step over here. Step over here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Right here, public property. Public property. Public property. What up? What up? Come with me. Come with me again? You want me to go with him again, my please? You want me to go with him again? You want me to go with him again? You want me to go? Come on, come on. Where you going? Where you going?
Yo, come inside. Yo. If he hits you first, he goes to jail. Yo, come inside.
Record him. You touch my property face. Come inside. Record him. Where you going? What happened? He just damaged my property. He just damaged my property. All right? He just damaged my property. $3,000. $3,000. Get off the property. Bro, again, bro? Again?
Get off the property. You still going?
If I hit him, he goes to jail. I go to jail. He already hit my camera. So who's going to jail? And you're the who? You're the supervisor, right? That's what it means?
I will blast you.
You ain't blasting nobody. You
blast.
Okay, let's see the next one. So that was there. Okay, now this is the last part, right?
But he gonna pay for it. I'm in public property right now. I'm in the sidewalk, as you can see. This all belongs to the sidewalk, and you can go look for it on the Google map. That still doesn't give him the right to smack me, bro. I'm tight. He smacked my shit, bro.
But he damaged. Listen, I'm here to talk to you. Can we talk over here for a
Yeah, right here. I'm good. It's the public right here. We're good.
Well, just because somebody's sweating something.
Yeah, my sweater. He came out to fight me, bro. After he broke my shit.
Okay, you guys have ID.
ID for what? I broke no law, sir. ID for what? The criminal needs to give you ID.
Okay, but there's also identification for a victim, yes?
Yes, but once I find out what you're gonna do, of course I'll follow up with all that. What are we doing here?
Okay.
Do you want to see the video before anything?
Do you have video?
Yes. So I'm playback. Playback. I got this one. Yes. I never stepped on the property. The security stepped outside. He called me out to fight all the way to the corner.
Okay. I think this is technically still their property.
Technically, no. This is public sidewalk. This is the sidewalk. This is the property. This is paid by the public, the city. Look, the same pavement. You see the same pavement over here? That's the city.
Okay, we'll figure all that out.
And even if that doesn't give him the right to assault me, brother. Okay. Even if I want to go get a room in there, bro.
Okay, we'll figure it all out.
All right.
Sir, that's why we're here.
This is my son. This game, but he gonna pay for it. I'm in public property right now. I'm in the sidewalk, as you can see. This all belongs to the sidewalk.
Okay, let's see if it's another part. I think that's all of the parts. Let's see. What was we at? This right here. This is him. This is part 7, part 6.
You gave him a swing too, though.
I mean, after he swatted at your camera, you gave him a swing too, though.
He didn't touch it. He damaged his property. I hear you. I'm just stating facts.
Okay, so what we're doing with the criminal?
All right, the fact is that
But this is going to court. This is going to court.
Oh, hold on. Let me finish talking, man. You guys are talking. Let me finish.
Go ahead, but you know the situation.
You mind if I see it one more time? One more time. You want to say it one more time? I just want to play it back. That's all. Just so I see what we got going on.
He wants to play it back. Okay. The prosecution is going to see that. You got body cams? Are they on? Okay, prosecution is going to see that. The jury, everybody.
What part of your camera's damaged?
The gimbal doesn't lock anymore. Look, he broke my gimbal. Look, you see this lock over here? This lock was inside this thing. Inside this.
I don't know how cameras work.
Okay,
so
look,
what's the locking mechanism for this?
This lock is supposed to be inside of this tool.
Okay.
So it can lock. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and it's not locked
after he smacked it, he removed it from here. See, it's supposed to lock loose. If I bring it down, that's like the little hole where it's supposed to go.
Okay.
It doesn't go inside. Look, it's outside.
Okay, so it doesn't lock this way.
No, it doesn't lock.
Okay.
And it's very expensive, bro.
Okay. How much is it?
$500. $500.
The locking mechanism.
Again, but I don't know about that. I don't know if they can fix it.
You gave him a swing too, though.
I mean, actually.
Okay, let's see where we at here. Okay. I think that's it. That's the last part. Okay, so we didn't get a chance. Is this the other part?
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Okay, so that was it of that. Okay, so I don't know exactly what happened. They said a security guard got arrested, but the thing is, though, I think that part of that sidewalk is part of the hotel property. I really do believe that. Also, if security is asking you to move, why is this man being a damn nuisance? He should have just left, period. Goodness, why be combative? And then as soon as the guard gets mad and start doing the most, then you want to cry like a little bee. Damn. Oh yeah, I see them all right now. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I think he should have just complied and went on by his way and be done with it. Point blank. No, we can't play this one. So let me see if I can mute this and we can see the video. Let's see. Is this a bear? Wait, hold on. This is a bear? Let me see this. This is a bear. They walk like people, y'all. They walk just like people. I ain't walking backwards. If I didn't know no better, you would think a person is in a costume. He's still looking at them dogs. Oh man. All he had to do was growl at him. Looked like a person walking backwards. Goodness. It says just a little baby. It definitely looked like a costume. I thought it was a damn costume. No, that's a real bear. Shit, I thought that was a person inside that. I thought it was a costume too. No, that's a real bear, honey. I cannot believe how they be walking backwards and look like people. Look like a person. How you walking backwards? Shit, it look like he moonwalking back. Animals are fascinating, you guys. That's why I keep on watching this video, because it's a trip. It looks like he's moonwalking. You don't want to get bitten by them damn dogs. Look at him looking for his mommy. No. Okay. Where is this at? Foreign country? Okay. Let's see this one. And then that's gonna be it. Let me see.
I just like taking my house apart on the weekends to.
Wait.
Ma'am, did the hurricane destroy your home?
No, I just like taking my house apart on the weekends to deep clean, pinche vieja pendeja.
Ma'am, did the hurricane destroy your home?
No, I just like taking my house apart on the weekends to deep clean, pinche vieja pendeja.
Ma'am, did the hurricane destroy your home?
No, I just like taking my house apart on the weekends to deep clean, pinche vieja pendeja.
These people are so damn stupid. So he's a police impersonator. Okay, first I see this right here before we start.
Wow. Can you call my?
Yeah, we can take care of all that. Yeah,
Yes?
we can take care of all that.
So we might have called Edmonds last night.
The sheriff?
What?
We might have called Edmonds PD last night.
Yeah.
Not on the payroll.
Say it again.
You're not on the payroll with Edmonds PD.
Yeah, hold on.
Wait.
That was the chauffeur. You said you can.
There should be the Velcro size. It's been a while.
Drug use over on the street, not even in the Salvation Army property. It's like that.
Yeah, that is a complete lie, but no.
Okay.
That is not true.
What's that guy's?
Absolutely not. Just cameras on property, bro. Like everywhere I go, when I do my rounds. No, absolutely not.
Some mental problems, though. What's he doing with his eyes? He can grab too tight.
Can you call my?
Yeah, we can take care of all that. Yeah,
Yes?
we can take care of all that.
So we might have called Edmonds last night.
The sheriff?
What?
We might have called Edmonds PD last night.
Yeah.
Not on the payroll.
Say it again.
You're not on the payroll with Edmonds PD.
Yeah, hold on.
That was the chauffeur. You said you can take out
There should be the Velcro size. It's been a while.
Drug use over on the street, not even in the Salvation Army property. Support that.
Yeah, that is a complete lie, but no. That is not true.
What's that guy's name?
Absolutely not. Just cameras on property, bro. Like everywhere I go, when I do my rounds. No, absolutely not.
It's crazy. He was charged with first-degree criminal impersonation, second-degree unlawful.
You call my.
Yeah, we can take care of all that.
Yeah,
We can take care of all that.
Like,
So we might have.
psycho, man. Damn, did I thumbs up this? Let's see.
Wow.
Goodness. Let's look at this one, you guys.
If he's legal, we just try to get him off the street. We just got to get him off the street. If he's legal, we'll bring him right back.
What? The man they took is Eric Montez. He was grabbed off the streets of Washington, D.C. And what did he do to make him such a menace to society? He was out picking up medicine for his wife who just gave birth. He pleads and begs with these agents, telling them, my wife could die.
Oh, my wife can dead, my wife can dead, my wife can dead, my wife can dead. Help me, please.
Okay. The bosses are going to make a decision to get to the office.
This is the key for open the door.
The bosses are going to make a decision about this man's fate. Who the fuck are the bosses? They admit they don't know who this man is. They don't know his documentation status. They don't know if he's committed any crimes. They just picked him up because of how he looks and the language that he speaks. This isn't being great. This isn't America. This is a fucking fascist state.
My wife can dead. Help me, please.
If he's legal,
Let's say.
They tortured this woman, a permanent resident in America, chained her to a bed when she needed medical help, and joked with her husband, saying, we're not going to give you any information unless if she dies. And at that point, her husband said he knew he was no longer dealing with actual human beings anymore. ICE are full of animals. Jemmy Rosa was ripped away from her kids at the airport over a 22-year-old marijuana charge that's no longer illegal in Massachusetts. And she was dumped after all of this traumatic experience. She was dumped with no cell phone, no money, no anything, in the rain, 30 miles away from home, completely traumatized, suffering from, I'm assuming, PTSD now. Her husband says she will never be the same. Her kids thought she was going to be gone forever. For all the Trumpers who enjoy seeing immigrants abused, all you assholes making your $100,000 sign-on bonuses to go legally be racist with ICE, she did everything right, okay? And she was put in this position over a 22-year-old marijuana charge. Her husband got no information at all about where she was. Please drop a like, repost this video so everybody sees it, and follow my page. I'm going to keep on reporting on topics like this and spreading stories like this around everywhere because everyone needs to know what's actually happening. They tortured this woman.
That's crazy, guys. Damn.
They tortured this woman.
Her evil. Okay, we're going to take a look at these two, and that's going to be it for the night, okay?
Oh!
Yo, first.
Oh! Don't spray him. Don't spray him. Don't spray him. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? What the? Y'all harassing us. Stop spraying them.
Oh! That was crazy, man. They did all of this because this dude had was recording. Hey, emails reaction. Good morning to you too. Thank you for being here. They did all of this for this man because he has a phone recording. That's crazy. You said where did they guy get that uniform and badge? Probably off of Amazon. You can get those. Yeah, you'll be shocked what you can get off the line. This is a damn shame. This right here needs to stop. You got all these damn cops taking this one guy down. First of all, they are the ones who assaulted him first. All I saw him doing is holding his phone. Okay, that's crazy. I hope he does do a lawsuit because this is plain ridiculous. Definitely abuse of power. Right. Yep, somebody says silence is compliancy. When a black officer stands by while other cops brutalize someone, especially another black person, it hurts even more. You're not there to protect the badge. You're there to protect the people. That's right. I don't know how they stand by and watch when cops do this to black people, white people, homeless people, people who are on DRUGS, anybody really. And these other cops should stand by and watch. I mean, that's just plain crazy. And like somebody said, they are just as guilty. Some of these cops do not need their jobs. And they see these cops doing this and don't do anything about it. It's crazy. Yep. That's sad right there, too.
Come up in here, we're gonna video. This lady has a 1-year-old baby. All these people right here, they're like they're gonna push up on her and do something to her. But I'm here with her today. I'm here with her. Y'all have a wonderful evening. For real. You're welcome. She out here with her family. Come up in here, we're gonna video. This lady has a 1-year-old baby. All these people right here, they're like they're gonna push up on her and do something to her. But I'm here with her today. I'm here with her. Y'all have a wonderful evening. For real. You're welcome. She out here with her family. Come up in here, we're gonna video. This lady has a 1-year-old baby.
Sometimes, I understand, they don't want nobody stealing from the store, but sometimes they be doing too much. When you see somebody with kids like this and they try to get stuff for their kids, just take the stuff from them. You can even bar them from coming back to the store and let these people leave, please. Goodness, these cops need to be out here catching these real criminals. Goodness. But that's good he stood up for it.
Come up in here, we're gonna video. This lady has a 1-year-old baby.
They need to stop making shit so expensive too. Then maybe people wouldn't be stealing. So this ISIS again, huh? They just been doing the most. Let's watch this one right here.
Fucking cowards. Take off your mask.
Literally. Look, he doesn't have his mask on. Okay, we got a face. One face right here.
What is that they threw out?
She threw
What wasn't her?
yes, she was.
What? No, what are you gonna do with me?
Look, unmarked cars.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
They left him alone.
Y'all do not have to talk to him that way. Yeah, don't even talk to him. You don't have to talk to him. Don't say nothing. We don't even know who he is. I know, I just got scared. I'm like,
identified myself.
what's your badge number? What's your name? What's your name, sir? You're law enforcement, you're not going to identify yourself?
I'm law enforcement.
What's your badge number? Pick of it.
Clearly nothing.
That's right.
They left you alone, bro. That's crazy. What a loser. Must suck to suck, right? That's your livelihood? Literally. Look, he doesn't have his mask on. Okay, we got a face. One face right here.
Who do that? Who was that through that drink? That ain't no fake badge. Well, you know what? When you vote certain people in the office, you get what you get. All right? Y'all got to think about stuff before y'all do it. Let me see what this crazy lady talking about. Let's see.
It ever happened to me? More than a 3-hour orgasm. Jesus! That leave me with herpes and left me with HIV, that left me with AIDS. Left me with syphilis 3. With the crust up like cornbread, and you got to get shots in your vagina every 3 weeks. I'll take Jesus. I'll take Jesus. It ever happened to me? More than a 3-hour orgasm. Jesus, that leave me with herpes.
All right, y'all. Goodness. I guess she's giving a testimony, okay? But anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out these viral videos today. Tonight, I mean, we'll have more tomorrow. All right. Thank you, Jermaine. You did good. All right. So, that was a hot ass mess. All right. Those some of those videos. Let's see here. You said Trump has declared war on American citizens. Well, again, you got to listen. You got to think about who you vote for before you vote for them. All right. You can't be listening to these words and stuff, and then it comes back to bite you in your ass. You got to think about who you vote for before you put these people in office. Goodness. That's the sad shame, though. How they just grabbing these people all different places at their jobs, just outside, wherever. Goodness. With that being said, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Shay's thoughts. Let's do Shay's thoughts and then get out of here. Shay's thoughts. Okay. We saw a lot of videos tonight, right? We saw a lot of videos. But the one that truly stuck out is the one where that lady unalived her 16-year-old son while he was sleeping. And the boy did not pass on from her shooting him several times. And she got up from the bed with him, because she got in the bed with him and laid next to him. And he was saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." She got up, went to the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and stabbed him to unalive. I don't understand why women make babies. They really don't want them. Okay? I don't know what went wrong with this lady in her life where she felt like she needed to do that to her son. I just don't. And all the other people who unalive their kids. I don't know what goes on through their heads. All right? But the thing is, these men out here that get together with these women and procreate, you need to think about your actions as well and stop getting babies by some of these crazy ass women. Goodness. How can a mom take her child's life like that? If the boy is giving you trouble or problems or whatever, you know, where's his dad at? And if there's no dad, try to get help. And then she said she was going to unalive herself too. I mean, the thing is, if she wanted to unalive herself, she should have just unalived herself and left her son alone. Goodness. I don't understand how some of these women just take their kids' lives. I really don't. And women, like I said, in particular, need to think about if they want to become a parent before they lay down without using protection of some sort. And men, you need to think about the same thing. All right, point blank. You need to choose your child's parent carefully. Because there's some crazy ass people out here. Crazy women and crazy men. When we have kids, we are supposed to be their protectors. Okay? We're supposed to make sure they stay safe, they're taken care of, and everything positive. Under no circumstances, unless your child went berserk in self-defense, should you be taking your child's life. Period. Okay? These type of parents, in my opinion, they don't even deserve to be breeding. All right? They just don't. Because only a certain type of person can unalive their own child, especially when one is crying out, mom, over and over again. Mommy, mommy. He didn't even say mom, he said mommy. And she still continued to stab this boy. I hope she gets justice beyond the fullest. All right? I hope somebody take care of her ass in prison. Because she deserves everything negative that will happen to her stank ass. That was one of the most videos that I showed, besides another one, that really left me feeling some type of way. With that being said, you guys, have a good night, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to Jermaine for being here. Email's reaction. I got to check you out. I used to watch you sometime, but I haven't had time to watch anybody really on YouTube, but I'm going to try to watch some people over the weekend. Hi, y'all. You probably sleep, but thank you so much for being here. I don't know who this is, but whoever you are, okay. Ahi Joss, thank you so much for being here, okay. Tony Benz, thank you again for that donation, and thank you for being here. Have a good night at work. Let's put his donation up there again. And thanks to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. You guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. I'm still teed off about that woman, to be perfectly honest. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. All right, guys, thank you so much. And again, have a blessed night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out my Country Wayne Reaction Live tomorrow in the early afternoon. It's going to be off the chain, so make sure y'all check it out. And check out my other videos and my YouTube shorts and my latest Dollar Tree / whatever other store I went to. All right? With that being said, have a blessed night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to go answer that poll where I ask you guys, how long do you think Diddy is going to get? Okay. All right, let's get out of here, y'all. Let me change all this stuff real quick. First, I think I need to turn off this. Look at this music going on. I didn't turn it back on. Okay. All right, y'all. Good night. I'm going to take all this down while the music is playing. Y'all have a good night.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. It's late night with Shay. say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let gang and back again. It's a late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again. It's late night with Shay. Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you for saying that, and I appreciate you. Good night, y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next It's Reaction Talk Time. Not It's Reaction Talk Time. I'm about to say something. It's Shay's Tube Night Owl Live. I'll see you in another one, okay? Good night, y'all.